Welcome in, everybody, to MOHAA Sniper League. This is week 6. We have a great match for you guys tonight. On prime time, we have Clan OH, currently undefeated, and Clan SP, whose only loss so far this season has come to OH. So I'm looking forward to a great match between these two. My name is Vicodin, and I'm here with my friend Creed, who's going to be co-hosting with me tonight. Creed, are you looking forward to this match, or what do you think we have to look in store for these two teams?
Hey everybody, we got an interesting match today, OH against SP. I guess this will be one of the best matches to Shoutcast on it officially for the first match. It seems like they are the best two teams so far in Vicodin, and we got the statistics. Those people we're gonna give us like a really beautiful night and a competitive match. So let's see how this is gonna start.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself. Let's go ahead and slide over and look at where we're at in the MOHAA table for MOHAA Snipers League currently. We can see that OH 4-0 with 12 points in the table. Hasn't really had a major challenge this year. Has had a couple matches that were close for a while, but they just were too much for every opponent they've ran into. And Sweaty Palm started out this year in week 1 against OH, and they had a pretty good match against them, but couldn't quite find their footing early on as a newer team. And due to that, OH again pulled away for a good victory, but I think it's pretty likely to say we're going to see a better matchup between the two tonight, as SP has definitely improved through as the season's gone on, not losing a game since week 1.
All right, I guess we're about to start.
Looks like we're getting ready to start here. I know that they banned the map, The Village. Do you know what map they picked, Creed? Did you happen to catch that?
Yeah, it seems like since SP is home and OH they are away, so they banned the village, and it seems like they picked DV so far since they already changed the map on it. It will be a tough map for both sides. It's this is our first time to see DV snow in the week list for the new maps that added by Panic.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is great analysis there, Creed. This is a modification of a stock map, so it's been made to be snowy, which changes some things with regard to sound cues and textures, how nades are going to be bouncing. We saw in a pug the other night that nades are sticking a lot more on this map, so it might be easier to get nades to not take a dive through the textures that we all know can be such a problem on the stock version of this map with people getting their feet caught in them and things like that. So I think this the snowy version might give us a good and interesting insight into how this map might be better utilized by the current map list.
Right. And let's take a look in the week list map. We can see here they picked like DV. What do you think about the second map? What are they gonna pick?
So I believe OH has pick on second map. I would expect them to go with the stock map Remagen, as they've had the most time and experience on that map, versus Exeter 44, which is the other option. Both these teams, I think, might prefer to be in stock map settings in general. But that being said, I could see one team trying to pull a fast one here and maybe have a little bit of a strategy that the other team isn't prepared for on Exeter. So we'll have to see. But I kind of suspect we're going to be seeing stock maps tonight.
Right.
We're going to get the game audio involved. It looks like these teams are getting ready to get started here. So just a minute before, and we're getting some last minute switches and the teams evened up. Looks like both teams have elected to go with 6 players tonight instead of 7, as they're allowed to do by option. I think that's probably a good move. I think we're seeing really some of the very best players on both of these teams tonight. What do you think, Creed? Who might be the big difference maker in this match?
From my point of view, I can see Thief can do something tonight since he's the clan leader for OH. On the other side, we got Clordal, which was super active, and he was like doing good in the last pug when we casted on the other night. So I guess it'll be like a competitive match and balance it from both teams since we got pretty good players on both sides. Yeah, it should be fun tonight.
Yeah, I think this is the type of match where any player could really have a big impact, and I think we're likely to see some big rounds coming out of practically everyone in this match. I think everyone here has been playing this game for well over a decade. Many have played with each other, even across the two teams. Natural and MO, both guys from the old EH days. Sever, also an EH player. Lots of guys from the competitive scene from the middle 2000s in Sniper only. So I think we're really seeing a lot of the cream of the crop in terms of the players in this league.
All right.
Looks like we're getting ready to live on 3 here. SP's chosen allies. They'll start the next map on Axis, and here we go. We have allies pushing up into mid, a lot of them. We have Axis holding positions behind Church and in front of Church. So it looks like these teams are going to stick together and play slow, which is exactly what I would expect from veteran players. Early frag coming out of Drago there. Gets top Church. Great shot there. So allies already pushing towards mid and getting mid control.
All right, allies got already control over mid. They are watching the top of the Church. Their natural got killed from there. He wasn't covered.
Allies working their way up the ladder into mid. And also at top Sniper, looking for frags. It looks like the guy in Ruins has top Sniper possibly in his sights here. He's looking for a sneaky angle, but he's not finding it yet. A bit of a stalemate here. We see some nades coming out over the west. Again, neither team wanting to make a mistake here. And with Axis losing early, 1 down, they're going to really want to play tight and not let themselves get into a situation where they're way down on defense here.
Right, as you said, Axis are playing with caution right now. We can see they are still in the Church. They're trying to cover the bomb as much as they can from like all of the sides. Allies are trying to push right now. We can see here Drago is trying to push.
Big frag
nice
coming out
shot,
of out of back Church from Diamond Dallas Page.
Drago is trying to push down the street.
Poe gets taken out by Drago. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in chat, if that is not in fact Poe. And we also see Killa getting taken down in Ruins by Chloridel. So the allies really getting some angles here. The Axis have been backed into corners behind Church. They have 2 in Church and 1 behind Church, and they're really starting to get surrounded here. They're going to need to get some frags. Dre coming out from Church to get 1. Oh, but a frag into back Church. Trades in back Church. Allies 2v2 here. And now, do not think they're aware of Thief flanking around the right side. So this is a dangerous situation for them. But Immo gets the kill onto Dre. Immo gets killed by Thief. So we have a trade again, and it's a 1v1. Thief in front Church. Pat moving up. Oh, we're going to see a real fight here.
He's trying to be cautious.
Pat no longer really has the option to plant the bomb. He really needs to kill Thief now. Oh, free coming out of Thief, gets the tag, but Pat takes down the round. What a great fight to end that round.
Absolutely nice start for allies.
Yeah, huge that allies gets that first round here. Rounds can be very tough to come by on attacking in these matches.
All right, we can see Axis is trying to be aggressive now. They came out of the Church.
We have a big stack of allies in mid. One allied seems to just be holding west and not letting Axis flank, but is not pushing much. 2 allies up top mid. 1 slowly moving into Sniper House here. Axis again just stacked around the Church. We have some shots coming out west. And Lawson takes down Thief. Back Church. Again, early disadvantage for the Axis here. We don't want this to be the same story for them. We have players dropping down out of mid now, so allies is going to get ready to push up here. SP playing patient, but with measured aggression here. Looking for shots where they can find them. Getting one again in back Church. Lawson really holding down that angle. 3 allies now have that angle on only Poe, who's taken down. Fights in back Church, fights in mid Church. Allies again taking the advantage. And that's going to be the round. Allies really took care of that one. A clean sweep 6-0. SP really came to play. I think they took it personally that they lost in week 1 to OH.
Yeah, they have to mute it up. All right, we can see Axes are pushing outside
Yeah,
now.
Axe is playing more aggressive to counter the allies' early pushes in the mid. Looking for some off angles. We have one down in mid and looking for a flank here. Thief gets him. We have a trade from coming from Chlorid Hell though. Allies still in this round, but down 3 to 5. And Chlorid gets taken down with a beautiful nade by Thief. We're seeing Axis loosening up again behind Church. Down 2v5. They're really kind of caught out now, and allies can kind of move around them as they want.
Emo is in the middle house, in the sniper house. He doesn't know that Poe is looking at him. Seems like Poe doesn't know that Emo is there.
Yeah, these two, Poe and Emo, seem right to not really have noticed each other here yet. We're seeing Emo in top sniper with Poe beneath him. Nat is down hiding in the ruins. He's pushing up towards the mid, looking for a flank.
Andre is waiting for Lawson to show up on the southwest.
And there we go. We get an engagement here in the west. Lawson gets the easy kill. Imo now watching from behind, looking in at Thief. We might have a fight here in mid. Doesn't seem to know he's there. Oh, but he still gets the frag on him. I fell a click on that one, possibly from Thief.
From Imo.
And we see one in bottom sniper get taken down again by Imo. So Imo has evened the odds and then is taken out by DDP in the ruins, which was a great off angle that he finds there. Now we have a 2v1 here. Lost in a decent position. Nat seems to be unaware of where he is at. And we see DDP rotating around the side of Church. Nat will be seeing Lawson here momentarily, and Lawson's not aware of this position, so this might be it right here.
Yeah, he doesn't know about Natural so far. Natural is playing safe.
Nat is not, Lawson is not looking at either of the guys who have angles on him, but they did not. Oh, and there goes Nat, finally seeing him, getting the frag. And that's a huge round that the Axis really needed that one. I agree, Creed.
Alright, we can see Thief is pushing into mid.
Thief seems to want to play these off angles close to allies here, but it seems Axis is taking trades early. Seeing a lot of action in mid and sniper house right now. Two below this ladder with one above them from SP. Allies again playing cautious. Axis playing more aggressive positions now.
We can see here Pat holding mid. He doesn't know about Thief is underneath him. Alright, heard somebody.
Tags coming in. Lawson is taken down by Albert Gankenstein. Two Axis in mid and one ally with a nade coming down. It's not going to do anything. Oh, we have a fight down here in ladder. Thief coming in aggressively on pad, and he gets the frag. Help coming from mid, and that's going to be it for mid for now. Allies now basically all in the ruins with one in sniper house. So they're playing together, but they're definitely pinched back here.
Drago jumped down into the bottom of the sniper house. He got Natural from the plank side. That was an important kill.
That was huge out of Drago there. DDP with a big kill. Drago's taken down and traded out by Thief.
The only guy's last one is Clord right now.
We have Clord in a 1v4 situation. He's really pinned here in ruins. About everybody's got their eyes on him. There's nowhere he can really peek without being seen.
The clutch guy, what do you think? Will he do it?
You know, if there's a guy on the team that could make a play right now for SP, I definitely think it could be Clord. But this is a really tough situation to win from because OH is really pushing with discipline here. He does get the frag, gets a quick spin on the Thief. but it's cleaned up by Albert. So a good attempt, but just really hard to do anything when you're in a position like that and you're down 1v4. You really want to have at least a stealth play and be able to get maybe a free kill in that situation, I would say. Wouldn't you, Creed?
No, yeah, actually, you're absolutely right. We got this tied up by axes right now. It's even now. Let's see what will happen. So far, it's so close. We can't tell who's gonna win on this side.
Absolutely. It seems this map is very balanced for these teams, at least on the first half of this, as we're seeing a lot of rounds, as you said, come down to a couple players left on each side.
Right.
Allies with good coverage throughout their side of the map in mid, but Axis have a good position and get a kill in west. Nat gets a kill down onto Lawson.
Seems like
we have Clorid still waiting in west. Clorid's nading from west to back church. Apparently it's a dud. I never heard it blow up.
Allies are pushing mid right now. Emo got natural from
Emo
his
with
pop.
the frag onto the natural again. Nat might want to consider altering maybe the way he's positioning himself there. It's not necessarily a bad spot, but he seems to be getting caught out a little bit early in the round.
Right. Emo's trying to nade.
Spike's coming in west. SP is pushed up to back church now. Emo in a tight spot here. Gets him.
Down.
And again, allies coming in from every angle. OH together, but completely surrounded here, and Killa's taken out of position outside of church. It's all going to be Thief in church. He does have a guy slowly coming to flank. He's not aware of it, and he goes down to Emo. Emo with a smart play looking for the flank, and SP takes the advantage, 3-2. Very impressive stuff out of SP so far, I would say.
Yeah, they're like trying to stay cautious as much as they can so they can get more rounds.
Thief with an early frag onto Sepper with the nade up top. Thief's fighting now into mid. Thief seems to be trying to take on a little bit more of the burden earlier in the round and weaken up the allies, but the downside of that is it leaves into situations where, again, the Axis seems to be outnumbered oftentimes middle of the round. Right here, though, Axis do have a one player up advantage. We have some tags coming in from west, but Imo gets Dre. We have Nat again fighting from the hidden ruins up into ladder.
We got two allies, people coming out from the southwest. They're trying to push. They don't know anything about Albert. He's waiting for them to show up.
Yep, Albert playing that off angle there. Frag comes in from top sniper to top ladder. Axis again maintaining numerical advantage here, and they are aware that the allies are trying to take west. One ally player making a sneak up to top.
Clora is trying to think about crossing the southwest. He knows that there's a guy there. You can see
Axis do have somebody in ruins for off angles as well.
Right. Absolutely.
Imo
nice
gets the frag in mid. So that evens it up to 3 apiece here. A stalemate in west still. And we still have DDP lurking in the ruins. One ally player is now flanking towards mid.
Drago left his teammate. Natural got the kill.
Nat from ruins into top sniper. Absolutely. That is a very big kill for the Axis here. They cannot really afford to lose this round, I don't think. Drago's taken out by DDP in the ruins, and it's down to Clorid once again, and he's taken out by Albert.
I think that was a risky
That's Jelly, I believe. That would be Jelly. So Albert's Jelly, just so we know from now on, Creed. Based on ping, I can tell that.
Yeah.
An excellent EU player, similar to yourself, higher ping, but a lot of game knowledge and a lot of skill. Allies again bunching up into mid here. Axis has taken again more forward positions as it seems as the map's gone on to maybe counter some of Allies' aggression, but DDP is down in mid or in the ruins. We have fights in, and what a shot by Drago to take out Thief. fight action happening all over here. Again, Axis really taking down this round pretty well here. Or, excuse me, Allies, SP, gonna clean this up. Not too much of a trouble for them there. And that's gotta hurt from OH to lose that to win that last round, and then to take a loss like that. Again, not too much of a trouble for SP, so OH might be in a little bit of trouble here. They have a hit
SP's trying to be more aggressive now.
I think they're feeling confident. Dre gets the early frag on the Chlorid though, so that's gonna help. Again, Ally's not playing too fast, but Nat playing that same position gets the frag onto top sniper, so he's covering his responsibility pretty well here.
Alright, we got Pat in mid.
Drago gets a kill on Killa, and then it's traded out by DVP. So we're seeing one bottom mid for Allies and 2 near the sniper house, 1 bottom, 1 back. We have an ally going up into the ladder here, trying to get a stealth position.
How OH are distributing themselves right now? They got a really important spot.
Yeah, I would say they have a better form here than they've had in some of the rounds they've lost. I think that when they're disciplined and keep to their responsibilities, they're actually finding success. It's when they branch out a little bit too much, and I feel like they get themselves caught out in the open, maybe being a little impatient early in rounds. Again, this round they're playing very disciplined, not letting the fact that they're up big in terms of player count impact their strategy. They're sticking to what they're doing, which I think is really good here for them. We do see somebody coming in through mid for a flank, possibly trying to get to an angle on the guy in ladder who has been located. And that's the problem here for SP as well, is that the Axis know exactly where they are. There goes Albert getting 1 frag unsuspecting and 2 frags unsuspecting by getting that high flank. So excellent play there by OH. They're going to need to see more of that if they want to come back in this map.
Yeah, that was an important round for OH, absolutely, on the defending side. They need to get more rounds as much as they can to save it up to the other side.
Early fights here in mid. Pat gets the early frag on the Killa 7. Killa is just seems very frustrated right now, so I think maybe his teammates need to help calm him down and get him to play maybe a more conservative position where they can help him more. We see one ally moving into top sniper with an Axis Thief, I believe, lurking below him, so this might be a free frag for Thief if there's not a lot of awareness. Thief gets 1 up top, so he's now been spotted by the guy top sniper, but gets a free kill and escapes the situation. Back to mid, and he gets away. That's a frag you kind of want to get there, but he's still pinched with another fight here in mid. Natural with a crater, and Thief still getting these frags in. Gets a tag there onto Pat. Big frag by Pat. Allies in a more controlled position now, up 4-3, but immediately are traded out by Albert onto Sever. So, but again, there's just too many allies coming from different angles here that the Axis just don't seem to be fully prepared for.
Alright, it's only Dre, the last guy in action. He got located.
He's in a very vulnerable position here. Nade coming in. That nade looks like it goes under the map, so he'll get lucky there, but he also has somebody down long, Immo, trying to get him. This isn't looking good for Dre, and he will be cleaned up by Chlorid Hell.
Alright, an important lead by SP so far. That's really good efforts in the attacking team.
Yeah, OH is really going to need to get a couple more rounds here if they want to have a chance on attacking side. And early frags again coming in on Killa and then on Albert from Allies, just really dominating their positions. They're getting to their spots quicker here, and I think that's been the difference in the map so far. They're playing their game more calmly and collectedly, I think, and now they've fully taken over mid.
Dre got killed by Loston. Naturo's still in the same playing spot. He's trying to check in mid.
And again, the problem with that is, I mean, it's a very useful spot, but everyone already knows, you can tell by the way they're looking, but before he even peeked, they're waiting for him there. Thief trying to cover back Church now. Front Church has been exposed. And he's cleaned up
And
by
Drago gets the
Drago.
kill.
Not much Thief could have done there. He had about 5 allies coming from every direction.
It seems like SP started to be confident so
Yeah,
far,
SP
more than
really
OH.
coming out and getting those early frags when OH is trying to get these early positions. A little of that, you know, counter mindset. OH adapted and played more aggressive, so SP decided to counter that by being even more aggressive and catching them before they could get into those mid positions that they had been trying to use. And this has really loosened up the axis here. They're pretty much all stuck around the church. Allies has control of almost the entire map here and are now moving back church and front church.
DDP got killed by Emo.
Back church is down. Another fight happening back there.
And Dre got killed by
And
Pat.
Dre's also dead. The last one is mid church and is also cleaned up routinely. A clean sweep on the last map, or the last round of that map. Not what OH is looking to see. They're really going to have to recompose themselves here.
Do you think they can make it on the other side, Vic?
You know, they definitely have the talent to pull off the same kind of result, I think, that SP was able to. My worry is that they have not been in this position all year long. So I don't know. How do you think they're going to react to being down big in the first half of a map here? This is the first time I think they've been losing even at halftime of a map.
Exactly. I guess OH should be more aggressive. They started to be more cautious on the Axis side, but it didn't work. So let's find out how they're gonna act on the attacking side. It should be more tough on them, and it should give like more like confidence to SP so far. They're on Axis side now. They're starting to take some spots to cover the bomb. They're playing confident. So yeah, we shall see.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. I think, you know, this map's somewhat new to competitive. Everyone knows Destroyed Village, but it's been rarely played in the past in competitive play. So, for all we know, maybe this is just a pretty balanced map where the attacking side with so many different angles and approaches, maybe OH will be able to take advantage of those same multi-prong attacks that SP used so well in the first half of this map.
Exactly, yeah, I agree with you.
And let's look at the stats here at halftime. You can see Axis really nobody with really a low kill. Nobody you could really point out as not having made a big contribution. Drago with the most kills in the half, but Imo and Clorid also very clutch in their play, and some big situational kills coming from everybody else. Thief at the top of the leaderboard here for the Allies. I think he was playing very well, but I think he was maybe trying to do too much because he detected that maybe the rest of his team wasn't quite bringing their A game in that half. So not a bad side for anybody necessarily, but I definitely think OH is going to want to improve here. And as the match starts,
Alright, let's see. It seems like there's a lot of actions on the south side. OH are trying to take control of it.
Yeah, OH is going for a much more west-heavy strategy here. You notice SP was stacked big in the middle. OH seems to want to play the west here. They maybe think they can get numerical advantage, and they do have a 2v4 situation, but Sever, excellent coverage.
Now they know that they are pushing southwest.
Another nade coming in here. That's dangerous. That's 2 for Pat. What an excellent nade.
Absolutely nice nade by Pat.
TDP does get the trade onto Mo, but he's really outmanned here. Yep, Sever will slide in and get the kill. And yeah, SP's just been working really well together on their angles, it seems like, so far in this match.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to make proper call-outs. Sever called that out, so he got backed up from back church. That was important.
Exactly. That's the kind of tactical play that can really make the difference in matches. Natural does get the kill onto Sever, who was trying to creep up west. Somebody's in the same spot as Nat was holding an Axis. We have both the allies near to each other in mid here. Getting harassed a little bit from top sniper.
Alright. We got Drago is looking for Thief from the ruins. And he gets the kill.
Excellent shot by Drago. And now we just have one ally left in middle, and he's taken down by Clorid.
We can see here, like, SP are trying to push more harder, even on Axis side.
Yeah, it seems they're
trying to take
letting. Oh,
control.
definitely. Yeah, it definitely seems they're letting the allies pick the lane they want to use, and then moving to the opposite lanes and trying to create flanking situations. So we see here in the west, fight happening between Drago, who's looking for a frag up on across the street,
He's needing that guy.
and Lawson and Drago work together to get Albert. So yeah, really SP moving up and taking early frags and advantage of early positions very well here. OH again down big in numbers, 2 in mid, 1 flanking back to the street. He does get a frag on the DDP, or DDP gets a frag on a Drago, I should say. We have allies in the street trying to 2v1. Nade coming from Crater. I don't think the allies are aware of that. That could be trouble. It does not quite get it. Oh, it does get Natural. Natural could not quite get away.
That was an important and smart way from Blaston to get the kill.
Absolutely. Now this is pretty elementary at this point for the Axis. 1 ally left, pushed all the way back in his side of the map and located, and Pat gets the frag on him from bottom mid. Yep. Again, SP just communicating very well and using alternate angles, I think, to create the advantages they want here.
So SP 175 on the other side, and they need more 2 rounds, I believe, right, Vic?
Yeah, SP's only going to need a few more rounds here, and for OH to have a good chance in the second map, they're going to really need to get some rounds, or it might be a very big uphill climb to get back into this match. Killick does get a frag onto Drago from top mid, but as it stands now, if SP doesn't lose another round here, OH is going to have a huge mountain to climb on whatever the next map is.
Yeah, it's going to be tough on them to come back.
We have two players from OH here moving up onto West. Sever does not seem to know that they're there, or he just doesn't care as he has other coverage. So we have 4 allies on West, a nade coming in, which alerts Axis to their presence. Bad nade there out of Axis.
And Seven got killed by the nade from Lawson, absolutely.
Yeah, Lawson. They threw 2 nades there, and the second one definitely better than the first. Definitely did what it needed to do.
He was trying to push.
Sever, gets his kill on Thief. Really, I don't know if this is the right strategy for OH here to be trying to contest the West so hard. Lawson gets a frag down onto Dre and bottom sniper, but this West angle, they're very, very well covered here for the Axis. 2 allies pushing West, 1 in mid. This is an interesting engagement here. We have cross angles coming from mid. 2 Axis backed up here. Immo gets the frag down on a Nat. That's a huge kill right there. That gives Axis the advantage here again.
3-on-2. We can see Pat already. Maybe he doesn't know about Albert.
Immo gets caught trying to cross in front of Albert. Albert now will get 2v1 from Broken and Ruins, but he does have some support coming from West. Big frag from DDP. 2v1 here. Can Lawson pull this off? He gets 1 frag.
First kill.
This is huge.
1v1 situation right now.
Maybe some pressure being felt by these players. Lawson ducking. Everyone's trying to make him shoot. Nobody wants to take the first shot. Oh, 2 misses come out. More misses. And Lawson does clean up Albert. An excellent round from Lawson. This really puts SP in the driver's seat. I believe that.
I really like how SPR distributed themselves on the map. They're like beasts on this map, dude.
Yeah, I could not agree more. SP has really shown to have a lot of finesse and understanding of this map. We have a guy, looks like behind church, looking up in the top sniper. OH working through mid. A little fight happening here at West. Again, aggressive angles paying off for SP. Drago is going to control street, and then they will not have to worry about, for at least a while, this advance that the allies have been attempting on West. We have 2 in tank. Nade's coming in towards Drago at West. He'll easily escape that. And now the Axis are going to counter nade. This is a pretty good nade. This has a chance. It doesn't make it. It goes into the crater.
On the other side of the map, Natural is trying to push through mid. Sever's waiting for him. Eve gets the kill on Drago.
That's a big frag. Now the allies have a little bit more room to work with over here west. They only have one in ruins to contend with right here. And they do get that frag. Emo's down. This is a map that, or the round that OH simply has to have at this point. They have a numerical advantage, and they're starting to get a pinch here onto Sever. They need to get this kill cleanly. They get a tag. We have one Axis lurking behind Church. And one in Church, it sounds like, jumping down from Spire.
Look at Killa 7 from the east side. He gets the kill. That was an important flank by him.
Yeah, absolutely. Catches Clord coming out of Church. He might get another one here. Sever is taken down by DDP, and Pat is taken down.
Gets the other kill. Smart moves by Killa 7.
Excellent flank. I couldn't. Yeah, absolutely. Killa made a slow flank in from the ruins and was able to do the cleanup work while his team distracted from the west. So I think Killa may be finding a little bit of his touch for this map, and that could really help OH here.
Yeah, that was an important round by Killa 7. It would give his teammates more confidence.
Absolutely. After that first half, when he was clearly frustrated, it's definitely a good sign to see from one of your guys.
You can see here, Clord got control over top Church.
Allies perhaps sensing that they don't want to let any more rounds slip away from them and let OH back in the match. Definitely playing cautiously here. Not testing anything, not holding any choking positions, really just trying to hold their bomb. And allies spread out in a way that I think maybe I think this actually might work well for them. They're getting a lot. They have a lot of different angles here. As Albert gets a frag down on the Walston. Counter nade does not hit.
They are playing aggressive when they win in a row rounds, and when they lose a round, they try to step back to, know more spots and distribute themselves well on the map. That's an important strategy and a smart strategy by SP so far.
Absolutely, that's a great point. And the emergent gameplay, it's really important to be able to hit the gas and the accelerator and the brake, so to speak, at the right times in matches, and be able to recompose yourself after maybe you let a round slip away. So SP has done a great job with that, not getting too excited about the results so far.
Exactly, an important kill by Sever. Thief is down.
That's right, Thief. It looks like the allies have creeped out onto west now, and Thief was caught out in the west part, and probably another frag coming in here. DDP gets Chlorid. That's a big frag for OH there. We see a fight here in ruins as Pat is waiting patiently. Does he hear the crosser? We have an ally crossing the Church, and we have cross angles set up on him. It's a very bad position that Dre has found himself in here. And now he's managed to get out of it. Very smart by him. I think he sensed the danger and evacuated that situation. We see the allies now pushing up towards Church.
Sever gets Albert, an important kill. Another fight is gonna happen. Dre and Sever in the back of the Church.
We see the trade in back Church, and 2 at the bomb for Axis. It's a 2v1 situation. Let's see how Dre does. Immediately taken down by Sever. A little aggression, probably a little too aggressive out of Dre there. And OH really with their backs against the wall here. I don't think they can afford even to lose one more round. I believe, I'm not sure if they won, I can't quite recall if they won 4 or 5, but they're really up against it here. And Natural's taken down early. Killa gets the trade onto Sever, though. Killa is definitely warming up right now, but then it's traded out by MO. Yeah, that's... You see a fight happening in mid. Chloride with the kill onto Thief. SP up 4-3 here.
Alright, DTP is trying to get southwest side. He's looking at the flank. He knows that there's a guy there.
Looking in for that flank. Yeah, we have a fight brewing here in mid. Chlorid is trying to play a sneaky angle and hope that allies come through, but they will not. We see one ally working his way up to top mid, and the others are still playing by the street, probably worried about flanks here.
Exactly. Drago is at the top of the Church. He's trying to check the other flanks.
And he's taken out. Now we have Separate trapped in the bottom, I think here. Chlorid, excuse me, is taken out. OH really clamping down on this round, but they get the frag out of Immo into West.
2-on-2 lost Immo versus TDP and
Immo
Albert,
taking the right lean. Goes down off the right lean, and it's all down to Lost. And once again, who again gets a frag here. A nade coming in. This could draw the round. No, that's going to be a great clutch again from Lawston. And I believe that's, is that the map or? Yeah, that's the map. Wow, Lawston, those 2 rounds that Lawston won could very well be the difference in this match. If OH had been able to get a little bit of momentum going right there, that would have put the score at 3-3 instead of 5-1 here, right off rip. And then if they could have got a little momentum and won a few more rounds, it would have made this next map a lot more doable for them in terms of coming back. But again, just to go over the scoring system here. In MOHAA Sniper League, which, by the way, is sponsored by Volute. Please check us out, MOHAA Sniper League and Volute Online, and support us. You can find our social medias in the description. We really would appreciate just the follows and any other support you want to give monetarily or anything otherwise. We would really appreciate that. But back to what I was saying. In MOHAA Sniper League, we're not going by map here. So despite the fact that the Allies, or the OH lost pretty handedly this map, they still have the ability to come back numerically in the second map. They just are going to have to beat SP by more rounds than they lost by in this map. So that's going to be a really tall order for them, I think. But it is something that is possible if they can get a really good start here on the second map, which is going to be Remagen. So
it seems like it's Remagen. Yeah, they prefer to play the stock map over Exeter.
Yeah, and I think we both predicted that, Chlorid. These are teams that, again, they've been playing this game for so long, and they mostly have played it in the stock settings without too much customs. So I'm not surprised at all here to see both stock or stock style maps come out here. And
yeah, exactly.
I think that's almost how we would want it to be for a matchup between these two teams. It's strength versus strength, so we'll see who can come out on top here on Remagen. And maybe if not the win, OH can still, you know, keep up in the table in terms of plus or minus, which is going to be a tiebreaker in the standings, which we looked at earlier. So if they end up with the same record, every round is still going to count here. You know, like, it might not be how much you lose by is also a determining factor in what your finish is going to be in the regular season in MOHAA Sniper League. So every round still counts here. Still a lot on the table here for OH, no matter whether they, you know, can make this comeback fully or not. Still, they should be trying to play this as tough as possible.
Right. And let's see here, SP will start on the attacking side. That should give OH more time to try to gather themselves up again back to get the lead in this map. It's a completely different map with different strategies. Let's see how OH can handle that.
Absolutely. Yeah, maybe this close quarter play will favor OH more. They seem to want to play more aggressive than SP did overall in that last map. So maybe the ability to get closer quicker in this map will be able to translate for them. And they will also be starting on attacking side. So it's going to be important for that aggression to be controlled. And I think, as you mentioned earlier with SP, how SP's been able to know when to go fast and know when to slow down. I think that's going to be something OH is going to want to try to be very mindful of on this map.
Yeah, exactly.
And excuse me, I should have said OH is starting defending. So that, I think, gives them a good chance. I think that's probably why they picked the maps the way they did in that sequence was I think that being defending on this map gives them a really good chance to maybe get a 7-0 here, and then it could be they could totally turn this thing back around if they're able to really lock down on defense on this map. It's a map that is easy to defend if you have a good strategy.
Exactly, yeah. So basically, OH, in my opinion, they should take control over top pop to see the red alley, and also bottom pop so they can see the clock tower. I guess it's more easier for allies to defend on this map, maybe more than DV. We're about to start. So let's see here, match just started. We're live.
Absolutely. So we'll see if the allies here how they position early in the round. They do have guys up and taking early front positions. So very interesting to see. Despite being on their back foot here, they are going to fight for mid and staircase near dining room here. We have 2 axes entering the area, and allies lurking in dining room and in living room or in main room. So it looks like we're going to see a close range fight here brewing in the mid building here. As Deep gets a frag down onto Red Road, we have 2 axis in Red Road, 2 in the building.
Seems like Axis Sever gets the kill. Axis trying to get a hold of the.
And this is not what OH wants to see here. Again, SP on their front foot, taking advantage of OH's aggression, but the trade coming out of Natural now. Nat can pull, if he can pull this off, it would be huge. Even one kill here would be a big difference maker.
Pat with the nade. Natural trying to stay cautious, and he got killed
from top dining room. We have 2 allies now hugging towards the pub, and 1 behind planner, and we're gonna see a 3v3 here. Cross angles from bottom main to planner.
Seems like allies are trying to play cautious now.
Killer looking for a frag on planner and gets his guy at planner. Now he don't think he knows there are 2 in pub at this point, but he probably can assume that the allies are going to be tucked back, desperately needing to win this round. Pat from red looking at top pub, doesn't see anything there.
Seems like Clordale's trying to take control over the tower, clock tower. He's looking for the guy who is top
Clord
pub
has a chance
so far.
here. Yeah, Clord might have a chance here for a flank on top pub. Excellent call out there, Creed. And if he can see the backpack, there's a guy that he might be able to even get at the half wall in front of pub. So, not sure if that's the position I would choose in this situation because of how exposed the allies player is there in front of pub.
He
definitely could still make something out of this as DDP gets a frag down onto Clord as he makes his move. So that threat's eliminated and we have a 2v2. We'll see if they detect the guy at half wall. They're looking at top pub now. And one's flanking red. Oh, he's red. Missed shot coming in. Missed shots from pub. Killer 7 making a push now into red, and he's taken out by Pat. DDP is traded out by Immo, and SP again with the early advantage.
Nice teamwork by SP.
Absolutely.
They're on fire, dude.
Yeah, this team really has learned how to work together. Over the past few weeks, you can really see that here.
Lobby, and he's trying to kill Dre there.
We have fights coming in from Red Road into lobby. Kill is taken out by Clord, and Dre is taken out by Pat again. And an early advantage here, and a flank coming into couch room. Thief's here and is taken out again by the flanker Immo. He's just pinched there, can't do anything. 3 or 4 axis, keeping an eye on him there. I really think SP needs to consider, or OH, excuse me, needs to consider playing all the way back for the rest of this match. They are not being able to take the main house the way they want to. We see a sneaky push here, and he's taken out. Drago was going for a jump over the wall, but nice Albert said not today.
Yeah, as you just mentioned, you mentioned an important point, Vicodin. Like, they need more rounds in defending side. It's so important because it's gonna be hard in attacking side.
Yeah, they really need to get ahead early. I agree, but they do have managed to whittle down the advantage here, 3v4, and they're in good positions as long as they play within themselves and cover each other's angles. Here, I don't see there being a big problem with their setup. We have 2 Axis players working down the clock tower, and 2, one in main room and 1 in Red Road. So Axis also doing a good job of diversifying their positions. Nade coming in. Oh, did not make it in, or that would have been deadly. Shots coming out of main location now, main building. Great nade by Albert.
See here, Pat is trying to play cautious. He's not gonna.
MO glitching from clock tower, almost gets the frag on the top pub.
Natural with the nade. Pat ran.
Sever pushing up close while MO holds the far angle. Sever gets the kill on the mat. And is taken out by DDP. Allies have made this into a 2v2 situation. They're both on bomb. This is pretty good for them. They have one lurking outside close. Are they aware? Yes, they are. Close fight happening. Huge frag by DDP. Big rounds here from both DDP and Albert to work together to get multiple frags to get OH back into this round.
Yeah, absolutely nice teamwork for them.
We'll just watch MO now as he, one of the best glitchers in MOHA. Let's see what he can do from this clock tower position. I don't think Allies is going to give him an opportunity if they're smart. Oh, they almost do, but Albert's ready for it. Great double peek. And OH back in this. Gets the round they need.
All right. 1-1.
Possible early fight
even
here.
Now.
Killa is already up in the dining room, and we have Axis moving in. The action could be very fast and furious on this map, as the players do not spawn far away from one another. Nade going down, gets both of them. What a nade by Killa7, getting both Pat and Lost in. Now he's trying to take care of Sever, who's pushed through Red Road. We also have Drago, who's pushed in the main room from the other direction, so Axis also moving up with cross angles, but SP at a big disadvantage here.
Killa7
gets another frag, and Natural cleans up Drago. This is much better composition than we've seen so far from OH. This is a big improvement, I think, in the way they've worked tactically together here in this round. We have Chlorid retreating, looking for another angle. This is a really good strategy, I think, and what a lot of players who are good at clutching do is disguise position and move away from where you were last seen. So let's see if Chlorid can pull this off.
Chlorid with the 4 kills. I don't think Dre and Natural know that he's flanking.
It doesn't look like it. They will check back periodically, but if he times this well, he might get 2 free ones. There's one. He gets it. The other guy's still turning around. Does not get the frag due to the brailing, but a tag there. Big shots coming in. OH cannot afford to lose this, and smartly, their player backs out of the situation without help coming. These are situations where I really think, and you correct me if I'm wrong here, Creed, wouldn't you think that Allies really need to make sure they work together here?
Yeah, exactly. That was a smart move from Natural to just step back, because if they lost this round, SP will have more confidence to, you know, more be aggressive, and that won't be good for OH.
Absolutely, and players like Chlorid, again, people who are good at these clutch situations, they really they try to bait the other team into getting into advantageous engagements with them. So that was definitely a situation where if you can get a 1v1 right here in your Chlorid, you want to take it. What a flick by Chlorid! Oh, and he's taken out by Albert, but what an amazing flick. He really had a chance there. I think he may have got a tag on Nat too, so really good try there by Chlorid, but OH with a much needed round there.
Albert with the discipline there, and he's staying top up to get more kills as much as he can. And the first kill landed by Loston. Natural is out. Alright, we can see here people coming from Red Alley.
Yeah, we have 2 Axis in red pushing up. They've not been shy about getting into this main building early. Dre does get a frag here in top dining, but he will be cut off from the rest of his team for now, as Axis will be controlling the main room, and if he's not careful, he might get caught flat-footed there. I think this is a really smart spot here that that Diamond Dallas Page is using. It's very powerful back in that alley to be able to glitch and see everything from back there. So I think OH, again, making some in-game adjustments to try and make sure they have as high chance on all these rounds that they need really bad. Chlorid does get the kill into Dre, so Dre cut off in dining, and again, the Allies will have to hunker down and play together 4v6 here, or excuse me, 4v5. So again, the early lead with SP. Immo with the frag into pub. Oh man, that's huge. Now everyone's kind of cut off for the Allies here. As you can see, there's not really a lot of ways for them to watch each other. And
with the other kill.
Yep, Sever and MO do go get traded out, but Thief going down there is still pretty bad for the allies. It's going to really come down to whether DDP over here is capable of stopping anybody from getting into pub. He's the last, the final boss, so to speak, as a nade comes in and misses from back planner. Killer's going to try and engage here, hopefully pick one of these guys off, but this round's really going to be about if DDP can prevent Axis from making that cross.
Oh, a team killed by Pat.
That is one of the few mistakes we've seen out of SP today in terms of teamwork. Just maybe a breakdown in communication there. But again, another big round for OH. They're starting to get a bit of a lead here. Let's see if they can maintain it. They do get the early frag, so good numbers early in this round. Exactly what they want to see.
Like OH are trying to get more confidence in here. SP are trying to step back.
We see OH also just no more players are playing in the main building. It looks like for OH, and that's I think smart out of them because it doesn't let them get cut off. They're really playing really close together where they're going to have good cross angles. As we see an Axis player here looking for a peek out of
we got
Clock Tower.
2 players on planner. It seems like it's not a good idea if somebody in Axis
Clock
got a
Tower is
nade.
taken out by pub and the nade was coming. So allies definitely had that sniffed out, and OH deals with that threat no problem. DDP with the frag into main room. Axis has control now, but of main, but only 3 of them left, and not a lot of options. Sever with a big frag. That's huge. That's that position we were talking about before. So now allies do not have a player down this alley to create cross angles with the players who are at planter. Exactly. Nobody in red road right now for Axis. I think they'll probably have somebody end up trying to do a flank that way while 2 play from main, but we'll see.
Pat is trying to sneak from Clock Tower.
Okay, so they decide to flank from Clock. Allies look pretty prepared for that, as we can now see Pat getting ready to take an angle from Clock. You see at least two players still for SP and main. I think now they're going to go for a 3-pronged approach with 1 in main and 1 moving over to red road.
Alright, Pat is trying to make fake shots.
Yeah, Axis really just trying to get allies to make mistakes here. Trying to get them to maybe peek somewhere they shouldn't, or look at a different direction and get taken out so they can even this numerical disadvantage before they make their final push. Killer gets the frag. Sever is taken out by Albert's nade. All we have left is Pat here at Clock Tower. Switching the 2 players at planner. Yeah, this is again another good round for OH. As long as they don't make any big mistakes here, they have this one in the bag. That's an aggressive push, but he gets the second angle. So there's 2 angles. Pat is 4 HP. Nade's pretty good there, but doesn't make it. Gets the flick on the Killer, but is taken out by Natural.
Good job, team.
It's a good effort by Pat, but again, another situation where you have tunnel vision and everybody knows where you're at. Hard to win from there.
It seems like OH already figured out how to play on this side.
Yeah, definitely good adjustment from OH. They saw that the aggression wasn't working and they just gave up trying to push early. Nat here getting an easy kill down red and then retreating rather than doubling down, and that's exactly the kind of plays that you need to make, where you gain advantage and then play safe.
Exactly. You can see here in Clock Tower, Drago is trying to get the top pop guy.
Drago has 2 guys at planner that he's dealing with a nade coming in on him that he's not aware of, and he goes down to it. What a nade by Thief. So again, OH have not dropped a player yet. Up 6-4. Natural playing that red, gets another kill.
Down, important kill.
Killer gets another kill. And this should be pretty easy for OH as long as they don't separate and make any kind of a dangerous play.
Exactly. Pat is trying to make the left wing glitch. Kill a 7. What a nice round from him. He got killed by Pat. Dre is trying to look to see if he can glitch Pat.
Yeah, Pat in this 5v1 here, not a lot he can do. Almost surprised allies haven't sent somebody down red road to possibly flank him, but now he's going to go for a relocation. trying to get allies to chase him into main room, actually, and I don't think they're going to bite.
Exactly. It seems like OH started to play cautious on this map so they can be together on this pawn so they can cover the bomb and like every flank as much as they can.
100%. They definitely have a better setup that they found on the hunt in order to get as much vision as they can. And there it is, where you see right there, Pat goes for the frag, gets the tag, but OH has those cover positions and gets the easy trade. Early fight in Couch. Drago's not ready for Nat, who again gets the early kill and looks like he's going to fall back. Those have been some big frags coming out of Nat in these last few rounds to get the early advantage. Exactly what we've been talking about. Keeping and maintaining that numerical advantage on attack or on a defending side is so important.
Exactly. CSP tried to step back, and I think that's not a good idea. They should push together, but they can't find out how they can push there from one like flank or other. OH is trying to keep every flank covered as much as they can.
Yeah, it's really going to come down to SP making and producing some really high level shots in order to get some frags here, or at least maybe a sneaky kill from Red Road as Immo's moving up into pub, or that's an option as Immo's looking for that exact frag, but is taken out. So again, great shot there. That does get a kill onto Dre there. So SP is hanging with them, but they definitely seem to have been thrown off a little bit by OH's conservative play here and their ability to kind of not take away all of the aggression that SP wants to throw at them.
Right, you're right. You can see here Axe is taking control over lobby. They're trying to find somebody to kill him so they can give themselves more space to come out from lobby.
Yeah, absolutely. We have Red Road again trying to find a frag onto pub. Chlorid catches Killa out in the open. I think Killa made a push here for Clock Tower. That's the sort of play that you really don't want to see if you're OH. Can't really afford to give up a free one there.
You can see here Albert is trying to sell Spectator. That's important. He can see the red alley people are coming out. He's just waiting for him to show up so he
we
can
have Poe, aka DDP here, looking down Red Road. Double Red Road coverage gets lost in. Another one coming up at Red Road, but again, it's double covered. Allies are doing a great job of taking away those flanking positions.
You can see here Pat knows Natra is there.
And Axis gives up on their push to Red Road, it looks like, moving back into main together. And we have one at Clock Tower trying to find a frag onto pub there. So SP, again, trying to find some weakness that they can exploit here, but they're not really being able to.
Exactly. We can see here, like Pat and Chloro try to be together.
Chlorid has moved up into a dangerous spot that nade almost gets to him, and that nade will get him. Excellent awareness by OH that Chlorid had moved up into a more exposed position there. And again, it looks like OH is going to take this round. Only Sever left. Sever does get the kill. Looks for the second, but does not get it, and Poe cleaning up from that position. That is exactly the kind of position that suits Poe. He doesn't really like to move around a whole lot in maps. He really wants to find a powerful position that he can just hit shots from, and definitely working for him right now. Natural unable to get that early frag in Red Road, so puts his team a little bit at a disadvantage here. Rest of allies look like they're in good positions though, so they can counteract this disadvantage with the fact that they have their angles so well covered, it seems like, so far. Drago looking down at the DDP, to Poe, who's glitching in the corner. Drago's unaware of that, and he might be getting third-personed. I believe they know he's there. And any second now, Poe might be able to get a free kill on him. If they don't know he's there, then that's pretty insane. He does get a hit, but he's alive for now, and he's taken out by Poe. Ran into a bee's nest there.
Gets the kill there.
Yeah, SP does get the frag, but Albert trades with a nade. We have Poe trying to be aggressive at front door. He's got two on him. Nade going in the planner does not work. Kill is double flanked here, and he gets killed by Lawson. Good work there by SP in drawing the player into the second player. Trying to get him to fight and take a shot into this room, ended up getting MO a free kill there.
Lawson is looking for the guy who is covered by the planner. They are
Yep.
glitching each other now.
So we have MO in main, and we have Lawson glitching from Clock Tower. And we also see somebody from Axis flanking in from Red Road. He's well covered though. Draws out the shot. Poe is not in his position here. Poe's been taken out. So Allies really stacked up here in Pub. And then they have the one offsetter and planner who's getting naded again. That one might get him. It does not. I'm sure that hit though. Shots coming from planner across. Looks like OH is using third person to see the player move up into Red Road. Clock Tower's trying to get the guy in top pub. One is flanking down into Red Road. I think the allies should be aware of that soon. Yeah, he's looking at Planner though. Does he have a chance to kill Planner? Planner's well covered here. Emo's going to be trying to get the close flank and get into pub without being detected. He does have somebody waiting for him with a left angle thief. This is going to be the round right here.
3-on-3, tough situation. Everything is covered from allies.
Yeah, they really need to pick this guy off at Planner in order to get the ability to all rush together. Immo's taken down. That's huge. We still have one in front pub fighting. Thief and Lawson are battling in front pub. We have one coming out of mid fighting to Planner. Planner takes down mid, and Lawson takes down bomb. Lawson by himself, but he is in the allies' bomb position. Albert waiting for him at top. Lawson looks like he's going to go down, possibly attempt to plant, or at least clear for it. He has 30 seconds left. SP looking for more magic out of Lawson here. Can he deliver? Looking for that. He's got a left angle on the guy at Planner. Misses the shot. Gonna try for the bomb now. I don't know if this is gonna work, but he's going for it.
Doesn't have enough time. 15 seconds.
What a play! He gets the bomb off. He takes a hit, and Albert comes in and cleans him up. Nice try by Lawson. Just too much to deal with. The bomb and two players with that little time left is just a lot.
Exactly. That was a huge half by OH. What do you think?
Absolutely. You could not have said that better, Creed. They needed a huge numerical advantage, and right now they're going to need to win 2 of these first 3 or 4 rounds. And if they do, they have a legitimate chance to win this match, or at least get it into a draw situation. I believe they lost. Let's see. They lost by. It was 7-4.
That was a 7-1.
So the first map it went 7-4 5-1, right? So that would be 12-3 or 12-5 I should say. So they're up 7 right now. SP is up 7 currently and after the first map. But right here OH has cut that deficit to only 1 round if they can win enough rounds quickly enough. It's really they can't let SP win the first 3 or 4 rounds quickly before they get some rounds in and win the map, or else they're not going to be able to pull this off. But they definitely have as good a chance as they could have asked for after that first map.
You're right. We will see how OH we're gonna play on Axis side. It will be different, and it will be like it needs more patience. We will see how SP gonna handle also on the defending side. It seems like they will stay in the spawn to secure more rounds as much as they can. Let's see. We will gonna find out now.
I definitely agree. I think SP's, in my experience with playing against them, they do a great job at looking what worked for the other team and utilizing it and maybe even improving on it. So I would expect SP to play a little more conservative here. They really can't afford to lose early rounds, but they do take main early. They're pulling out of main somewhat. They don't want to overcommit here and get into, again, that numerical disadvantage we're talking about so much. OH looking for some angles here. From Clock Tower down towards Planner. Doesn't look like that fight's gonna brew up too much. OH on Axis slowly moving into Red Road and main room. So I think they're going to get control of the middle part of the map, but let's see if they can get out of there and actually make a push out of it.
Exactly. If you can see here, SP is trying to be more cautious. They're trying to secure every flank so far. Drago got down by Dre, important kill by Dre.
Absolutely. Big frag coming out of Dre from top dining into main. And we see here players a couple feet apart in Red Road. We have 2 Axis, one taken down by Sever. Thief on the opposite side of the wall. Sever playing pretty aggressive in Red Road, not just giving it up and letting them have that angle. A little bit of a difference from what we saw from OH.
Clock Tower, Natural's taking it. He is trying to look for people. Planner.
OH doing a pretty good job here of trying to create some weird angles. They have 2 guys looking. That Nate's not getting in. Unlucky. Thief gets the sneaky kill on Sever by lurking in this corner in red. So again, they're playing good angles here. They get the shot over onto Planner. I think SP might be feeling the pressure right now after that big first half from OH. OH taking a real big advantage here. If they can win this round, that is absolutely huge. It would put them 1 round away from possibly winning this match in very improbable fashion.
Planner.
Axis coming out for a big rush now. They take down Planner. A shot comes in from top pub. Axis making their move, and they do secure the round. Big push out of the Axis there. All came out together. Could not be handled by the amount of players that SP had left there.
Excellent round by OH so far.
This SP on the edge. This is a match point right here. So this is a big round for both teams. They both really want this, and we have an even split right now. 1 frag comes out of each team early. We have a conflict happening in dining room. I'm really surprised Allies Sever, a very aggressive player, even with his back to the wall, still willing to play inside. If he gets flanked from Red Road here, which he just is about to get done, this could be a huge frag for the Axis if they can get Sever down early.
We can see Axis
Red Road looking for a weird little stack here. Maybe outsmarting themselves. I think if they had just quickly pushed into main, they really could have possibly taken it. Allies not really paying attention to Red Road. I think Sever has heard that now. I think some of the jumping and nading that they've been doing over there located them, but they had a chance there to make a really big flank in from Red Road. Big nade coming over the wall. No idea where it went. Does not get anyone.
Yeah, it went over the map, I think. We can see here SP are trying to secure.
So we have. So these guys having a little bit of fun here. Maybe just seeing what you can stand on over in the Red Road. And that wasn't fun. Albert is taken out from Immo. Again, Immo, another player where he really just wants a dominant position. He doesn't really need to relocate too much because he's normally so good on his glitches and his peaks that he kind of wants you to know where he's at and bait you into fighting him, as he's trying to do here again with Red Road. Nade going to Red Road. Thief gets the kill in main. Drago's down.
Alright, guy in the planner trying to fight Axis in lobby. DTP is trying to stay cautious.
Axis not wanting to give up on this Red Road strategy. About almost all of them are still kind of in Red Road side, or 3 of the 4. So I don't know where their 4th player. Oh, they are all in the same kind of area from main to Red Road. So maybe trying to run kind of a swinging door formation here on SP's left flank.
DDP is down from the lobby.
Big frag from Lawson. If he stands up here, he's in danger, but he probably is aware of that. Excellent use of the cover here. How he's tucked up against that really allows him to still watch there without exposing him to lobby. Does not need to be watching Clock Tower, really, as OH has elected to pretty much play from red to main. So OH, I think, just really wants to get a sneaky frag here. Thief really wants Immo or someone to give him a free shot, but it looks like SP's playing it a little bit more conservative.
We can see here 2.
Yeah, we see very similar setup here from SP as we saw from OH. One in the back, another one kind of covering Red Road from pub. Planner guy gets another kill. Lost in holding that planner very well, giving them cross angles so no one can just rush the street on them. And OH has been whittled down to their final 2 players, both together now in main.
Nate's coming from Sever.
Nate almost gets into this knot. shots from behind planner. Lawson unafraid to challenge this situation. And he's taken out by Killa.
The kill. That's an important kill. They're getting
Absolutely.
more space to move out.
This makes this a lot more doable, but again, we have these triple angles that the Axis are going to have to deal with. They're kind of in no man's land, working together, but one goes down. He's really trapped here. Nowhere to go, and he's taken down by MO. Good work by SP.
Hey, with SP, yeah.
SP doing similar to OH, having struggles the first round and then figuring out that maybe they need to be playing a little bit tighter than they are if they want to finish this off.
Drago is trying to push from the ally side. He gets the kill. It was the side behind of the wagon. Nice kill by Drago.
Frag for Drago. Still an even match here. 5v5 midway through or so the round. Big frag from Drago into the lobby.
Alright, we have people in mid. Thief is trying to cross.
Albert taken down by Drago. Again, SP getting a good advantage this round. We have Lawson still holding planner.
Behind the planner.
Took the words right out of my mouth. And there goes DDP/Poe taken down. And it's down to, again, Thief and Dre this time to try and pull this off. And Dre's going to go down.
Kill. Oh, huge team kill by Lawson.
You really don't want to see that out of Lawson there, but Ally's still in command position, and Thief is flanked by Chlorid coming through couch room.
Lawson made it up to his teammate.
A good play there by Chlorid to get the flank. Chlorid again with an early frag. Looks like he's playing cart. We have one Axis already up through top dining. We have one ally below him. So whoever this is here, Chlorid, while he did get the early frag, is going to be trapped from his teammates. Does he know he has a player? If Natural just makes this push here, he has the free angle on him, and he gets the frag.
He gets the kill. Nice.
And that's the danger of after you getting that first frag, staying in that building. Inevitably, the Axis are going to get that building. It's not a matter of if; it's normally a matter of when. So.
Exactly. Look at Drago was trying to sneak out. He was there.
DDP with a big frag. Again, we got an advantage now for OH. They need this round really badly. And they're playing like it. They're not moving up too much. They have main control, but they're not peeking anything. Oh, yep. They've caught on to the tendencies. I think they've realized that in a lot of ways, SP's pretty much just mirroring their strategy, so they should know everywhere they're at as long as they just remember the places they play from. So this is almost exactly the same setup we saw from OH when they really started to take over. But OH in this round has numerical advantage, so they could still negate this with some crafty play. And again, that's
trying to do something.
Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like they're trying to do. Get up on this wall again. I'm not sure what the purpose of this is. I don't really know the play they're going for, but there's a wall you can jump on from anywhere, so there's a lot of different ways you can try and use it, but it's dangerous to peek over it.
Right. Nade from Thief.
See where he's going with this. I don't know if this is something they set up in practice, but we'll see. It's going over the building. I think it's supposed to get... Oh, it goes to planner, and it might have glitched. So they did figure out a cool nade that gets to planner.
Right.
But it did not work, unfortunately. A little more play testing may be needed for that one. You can still see the level of tactics and thought that is being put into this game. It is still over 20 years old, so very impressive nonetheless.
Lawson behind the planner.
Oh, Thief gets him.
Killed by Thief.
That is huge. I did not think Lawson would go down there, and now allies with good positions, but there's so many ways they can be attacked now. If Axis can push a guy into red and get Pub looking that way, and maybe push out of main and 2v1 the guy down the alley there, I mean, they have ways they can accomplish this now. They only have a minute left to do it, though.
SP with
little fail nades coming out of both teams there. Oh, he's making their push now. One's taken out instantly by Pat. Wow, great shots coming down from Pat. Pat just
Look at
holding
Albert,
tough
he
in that
knows
alley. We see again how important this position can be. If you can hit your shots, you can practically hold the axis just from here all by yourself.
So
Pat is definitely the kind of player capable of doing that.
Sever with the other kill.
Jelly goes down from Sever. Yep, this is exactly the kind of bounce back SP needed after losing the first round and going down in numbers this round. And that'll clean it up. Emo gets the frag down onto Poe there, and SP maybe a little bit of breathing room now. They still can only lose one more to lose the map, but I believe mathematically they're getting close to having this match closed out, but they're not there yet.
Right. Let's see how OH are gonna handle this kind of stress.
I think both teams right now we're seeing they're locking in, but they're definitely playing on the edge of their seat. They know that this match right now is razor thin.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Albert is trying to make a nade through a nade from that alley to the lobby. It didn't work, unfortunately. Emma with the huge kill from top hub.
Natural gonna try and maybe look for anybody at planner. There's nobody there right now for the allies. If you could get a frag into pub, that would be very big for OH here. Thief also looking for a fat frag from pub right now. He knows Emo's up there, but he doesn't see him yet.
Natural's trying to get a kill at least from Clock Tower. He's looking to planner. He knows that Loston is there.
Clord is lurking in the corner right around the clock tower. I don't know if that's necessarily the most useful spot with a lot of other people to be able to get that kill before he can get up to this point, but it is nonetheless, you know, it looks like he could still get a sneaky shot there and maybe catch somebody off guard.
Right.
Nade coming down Red Road. I think OH again tried to set nade there, but I don't think it gave them the result they were looking for.
There's a fire into the lobby. Shots from Thief and Loston.
Last time Thief
got him. And Loston got him again. Loston, I'm sorry, got killed by Thief again.
Yeah, that's big right there. Planner is now taken out. We have a player still glitching down from Clock Tower. So Nat's still trying to find that angle down there. Dre and Thief playing in main. Clord still waiting possibly for a sneak shot. An unsuspecting player. Only a minute and a half left here. Nat getting a little more aggressive with his lineup, and OH in general is going to have to get more aggressive here in order to win this one.
Thief is trying to look to planner. Seems like he doesn't know it's clear now. He thinks like there's another guy there.
Mo looking for shots down the clock tower.
Well, see, Clodal actually in a nice position now. Natural doesn't know anything about that.
Yeah, and players are getting taken out as they run out mid. Axis has chosen to make its move, but it's getting kicked off from every direction here, and OH is cleaned up very easily as they ran out of front main there.
A huge round by SP.
SP, yeah, I think really even want to tie this map and not even let the OH have the satisfaction of winning this map against them. So definitely looking to run this out.
Kill.
Nade coming in from Red Road towards main. See Drago in a fight, he gets Killa in red. Might play this more aggressive. Nope, decides to wait. Nade coming in at him from red. Oh, what a nade there by Albert. Jelly, the nade master, again showing why he's put in more time probably than anyone into his nerd nades. Jelly now pushing up on Immo from Red Road. Immo gonna try and nade him back, I believe. Looking for a nade to Red Road. That's probably not gonna do the trick.
Clodal with the kill.
Clord fighting another. Fights here. Oh, Clord with some huge frags at the cart, playing aggressive. And this is often when you see Clord at his best. He's not the type of player that likes to sit in one in one place and still. He really wants to move around the map and look for flanks. He's looking for another one here on Thief, who got his frag onto Pat. But Jelly's taken down.
Saber gets the kill. Albert got down.
Big turnaround here.
SP. Yeah.
It looked like for a second OH was going to manage to pull this off. Albert does get the early frag here. OH playing way more aggressive, it looks like, in this round. They've had enough of waiting around for the map to come to them. And they're coming out in force of main here. Natural looking for frags.
Drago gets the kill. Rains down. DDP's trying to get a kill from Dead Alley.
Still see fights at front. Door here. SP really playing disciplined. Oh, but Lawson's taken out just as I say that. OH has a good chance in this round. Drago playing the deep camp. Clord in the corner. Sever bottom pub. Nat looking out here. Trying to find a frag anywhere he can.
Got 3 players in lobby so far. They're looking to planner. Let's see how they're gonna handle that. That's a lot of stress on OH.
Thief looking for MO. Nade coming in from top pub at some point here. Not making it through again. Jelly, excuse me. We got Jelly here looking for a shot down long now. The opposite player is third personing or self-specking there, so Drago's not going to be visible to him until he already runs out. I think Drago's waiting for a crosser, and as soon as he's given the call out, he will probably pop out and shoot. Jelly doing a good job of... Oh, there he goes, and he gets him. Jelly was keeping that...
Excellent patience by Drago right there, Vic. He waited for him to show up. He didn't just make fake shots or something. He was just waiting for him to show up. That's an important patience from him.
Absolutely. Using his teammates' advantage as well, using the third person, I believe was a contributing factor there, and definitely waited until that kill was in the bag before he peeked out. Jelly tried his best, I think, to he was aware that somebody was there, but you just can't really hold that against somebody who's glitching, so... The moment he looked even away, even for a second, Drago got the COD timing on him. We have a shot coming down from Clock Tower into top pub now. OH has been kind of subdued here. They only have a minute and a half and they're once again down, so gonna look for some magic to possibly pull this off.
SP got the numbers and their positions. They're trying to lock it up.
We have bottom pub fighting with Clock Tower now. SP really not doing anything here, making OH make a move, wasting as much time as possible. Very smart out of them. And now with 2 axes at cart, there's really no way they can even cross to the bomb with any ease. We have the bottom.
Can't see Cloro.
Killer could get a free kill onto Clock Tower here. He's thinking about it. He's trying it, but he might get picked from pub. This is dangerous for him. We have a kind of double pinch situation where Killer's pinched, but also Clorid's pinched, so OH needs to win that engagement. And now Clorid might get the shot into Killer's back. This is very dangerous for him. He's really in danger. He needs to tell his teammate to do something now, and he's just left out for dead, unfortunately. So you see Clorid come in and clean up full pose. And that'll be that. This is going to be the last map. Yeah, the last round of the map, so whoever wins this one will take the map. Well, I should say SP would be tying the map, but I think that's exactly what they want to do here. Again, an early kill out of Clorid on the Killa, taking advantage of their aggression. Another kill into main room.
He's trying to push from lobby.
OH is running out of players here and running out of chances. He does not... They do have main together, though. Shot comes from Planter. He'll be trying to pick that guy. Somewhat of an aggressive push out of Lost and moving out of Planter, looking for a closer angle. Nat doesn't seem to be aware of that, so this is a good play out of Lost in here. Thief is taken out by MO, I imagine, in Red Road. So OH again down to their final few players here of the match. They're gonna need somebody to do something big.
BDP and Natural trying to get the planner by.
Nat does see the planner now. He did not see him at first, but he knows he's there. And he gets his head taken off. Lawson
Absolutely nice shot by Lawson.
Yeah, absolutely destroyed there by Lawson. Very ready for that. And now it's going to come down to Poe
The
and
way
Jelly.
that Lawson changed his positions behind the planner is really sneaky.
Yeah, that push up from the planner to get the off angle, very smart. Chlorid's taken, or Jelly and BDP both taken out by Chlorid, and that's good games. What a great match. Really up and down, back and forth here. So great work by both teams. I think that OH is going to have a lot of things that they will want to be working on coming off this, and I think SP is going to be really pleased with it. But we now will have a tie at the top of the leaderboard, as both SP and OH will be going to 5-1. Okay. Oh, we can see here.
By more two huge teams, isn't it, Vic?
Absolutely. And I think what happened exactly what we said was each player in this match really had some big moments and had some both positively and negatively where they really impacted the game, and it was really fun to see so much talent out on the battlefield at once. I think that the competitive level today is about as good as you're going to see it in terms of a MOHAA Sniper League. Maybe the execution and planning could work a little bit better for both teams going forward, but you definitely saw the skill on display today.
Yeah, right. SP tried on the first map to be more pushy, and they preferred to stay cautious in the second map, and they did it. Absolutely important victory for the team.
Yeah, that was, I think, that's huge. They now have the season split with OH, and assuming they both win out, which, as a member of Misfits Team 1, or Team 1, definitely not what I want to see happen. I know you at Bad Comms would like to get some wins against both of those teams as well, but the pace they're on, if they both win out, they're going to have the same record at the end of the season. It's really going to come down to those tiebreakers, which in this case, the first one would be total points or differential, round differential overall. So I think both these teams are shaping up to be great rivals moving forward in the league.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just waiting a minute here. We have a special guest that'll be entering the chat shortly, and we'll talk to Thief from OH about how he thought about his team's performance. And I imagine he's not going to have a whole lot of great things to say, but I think he'll give us some good insights onto where he thinks the team played well and where they need to improve going forward. So we'll hang around for a little bit while Thief gets in here. We could go through the chat a little bit. I know we're on a big delay, but just shout out to everybody in here. Honestly, great activity in the chat. Really appreciate that. I know a lot of it's trying to roast on me, but it's okay. I appreciate that. I love you guys too. So Creed, what were your thoughts on the match today? Where do you think SP really found that difference to get the win today?
It seems like Drago and Clodo were very active today on SP. Those players are kind of clutch players. They're taking good positions, and it seems like OH lost their confidence on the middle of the two maps. They started really confident, but SP beat them, and that's kind of, SP tried to push from and flank from around the map, from every side of the map, and that's so important too. Actually, it seemed like SP they were dominating on the map, two maps so far. OH lost confidence, as I mentioned, and here we go. We got Thief to listen and to see some insights from him on the ground. What's up, Thief?
What's up, Creed?
Welcome,
What's up, Vic?
Thief.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to do this. Actually, you know what, Vic? Are you able to like stream the Discord? I'm gonna show my face, man, just for the stream.
Sure thing. Let me just get this set up here.
For the people, you know, for the people.
Das people. All right. I'll leave myself just on the stream cam, but you guys are welcome.
All right, here I am.
Beautiful.
I gotta turn on the mic.
You know what? I'll just I can full screen you. So boom.
There you go. All right.
There he is. So how
We're
you
here
feeling?
for it.
Looking a little red in the face, Thief. Looks like a little exhausting scrim there, huh?
That's psoriasis, man. Don't get it twisted.
Oh man, now you made me feel
got
like
a
a real
condition.
asshole for that. Now, Thief. Now I'm the bad guy. Look at me.
No, man. Of course, every game I play, you know it. I do sweat, and we went against the Sweaty Palms, and I believe they sweated more than we did. We came up short. First loss ever for me in this league. It was about time, man. It was about time. Now to get it off the chest, you know, we'll see how we're gonna react in the forthcoming, upcoming competitive matches moving forward. But you know, always sucks to lose. I haven't experienced that personally in a long time. It's not too bad because we lost to a really good team, man. They played better than us. What can I say, dude? In Destroyed Village, that's where we came up short. I think in Remagen it was pretty self-evident that the defensive side had the tremendous advantage of holding bomb in that house, playing, you know, the different angles, watching out, forcing the other side to do all the work. We definitely felt it as the attacking side, as I'm sure they did too, but they did much better, I reckon, even though it was 7-1 on both halves. So, you know, it's not a sour defeat. They went through it against us the first time, and yeah, man, it was a great time nonetheless, but we'll have some homework to do for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, I just want to compliment you guys. You really could have given up after the way Destroyed Village went for you guys. You clearly weren't quite prepared on defense as much as you really wanted to be on that map. But the way you rallied, even losing one round on Remagen and then running, I believe, 7 rounds off straight, winning one round there on attacking right away. I mean, I thought you guys were going to pull off a really monumental comeback right there for a second. So it was great to still see a really competitive match with a lot of drama. So congratulations to both teams. Really well played by everybody today, and good work. But well, I'll kick it to you, Creed. What's something that you might want to think, maybe ask Thief about in terms of what you'd like to see, maybe improvement-wise, or any roster information, or, you know, any insights on that type of changes that might be in the future?
It seems like SP had more, like, they had a better positioning, especially on Remagen, as we saw, OH, they were like trying to be more pushy, which were like wrong. However, they started very well. It was like an impressive start by OH, but I don't know exactly what happened, but it seems like they started to lose some confidence, and SP tried to take advantage of that. And yeah, I think that was what happened exactly in the match. Thief, can you like let us know about the nade, the fascinating thing that we saw? You were like trying to get boosted by
the eyes.
Yeah, we saw that, dude. We saw that.
I will tell you, Thief, it did work one time. It just glitched. I saw what you were trying to do eventually. The first time you set that up, I'm like, what are they doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let it be known to never try that nade again. It's too hard. It did glitch. Yeah, you have to have the perfect pixel arrangement. We were worried about coverage from red hallway, of course. You know, it's so easy to hug that wall. On the left lean glitch side, you probably know what I'm talking about when you're watching that side up against the wall of middle house. It's easy to hear, you know, a bunch of Germans jumping on top of each other on their hard helmets on top of fences. Yeah, okay, jump again, cock that nade. Like, there's so much time, and you know, there's so much time to maneuver and just destroy that plan altogether. So the pressure of watching out for that on top of having to land the nade, you know, it turns out Loston was on the securing that tree side oftentimes. I killed him on pretty much every exchange there. Why did we come up with that freaking nade. You know, we didn't fucking need it, right? Just shoot him. But yeah, it was more of a laughing out loud type of nade, man. Just a meme nade. We were wondering if it would work.
Oh, it was really fun to watch you guys set that up, and I mean, I was definitely extremely confused, but still, nonetheless, very interested and fascinated in that setup.
I missed a couple nades too off the fence. You know, I was telling
I
Jelly, okay, I'm
yeah.
ready to throw that nade balcony. Watch this, and it just hits the fucking arch and goes into underneath the map. We laughed a good while there, you know. So Creed, I will give you some props, because for you guys not having heard our comms, you were pretty much 100% hitting the nail right on its head here, man. Losing confidence, that happened. And whatever, you know, the hubris, we had hubris after that first round. I was telling the guys, okay, one more. We were kind of flying too close to the sun. And what happened is, as we did in the first half, they just adapted. You know, they figured out how to play the map. You do not need to take these wide peaks, and they started doing so as soon as they recognized that we were losing confidence. And I definitely not want to make any excuses here. We both played in the same server, but for me personally, switching to Dallas with that ping difference, it's so much different from clicking on your mouse, expecting the shot in a completely different timing than what was happening on Dallas. You know, it was a slower time of reaction from you know, me clicking and what's actually happening in the server, in my screen, the shooting. So I kind of had to adapt there, and as soon as they were hitting those shots, you know, perfectly aimed, perfectly well set up into beautifully well put traps, as always, as they know to do, you know, I started to think, yeah, you know what, I think they might get this, you know. And as soon as that happened, man, I started seeing them pop out of fucking doorways, different corners in the map, killing me, you know. Props to them, really, honestly, props to them.
100%. I think we saw you guys make really the exact same adjustment on Remagen. I believe both times the attacking side won the first round. And then, and something I commented on the match, SP does a really good job of kind of seeing the way the other team has found success and then using that and maybe even improving on it when they go to play that side. So I thought they did a great job with that. And again, you guys did a great job too with the way you really kept your nose to the grindstone in a match that you could have easily just been like, we're used to winning all the time and this isn't going our way, you know, just start kind of trolling. And you guys really accorded yourself well there. And I think in the end of the day, the fact that you guys did win those rounds is going to be huge. If it sets up, you know, with a tie in the records at the end of the season, I was telling the audience, you know, that round differential is huge. So the way you guys continue to try and grind out those rounds, kudos to you guys for that.
We'll never give up. You know, that's just not in our DNA. Obviously, you know, it's. I think it was par for the course that Sweaty Palms and or Ordinary Hitmen were gonna bring that to the table without question, even on a bad day. You know, Jelly, he wants to go to sleep since frickin' 3 weeks ago. You know what I mean? Like, he was dead tired, but he still played extremely well and helped us carry the whole team to victory on the defending side. You know, he was top kills, great positioning, had his game sense right on point. So I'm not surprised that the exact same consequence came onto us delivered by SP from them, you know. And it feels good. It feels good to be challenged. It feels good to be beaten by really skilled players who definitely deserve the win, man. I enjoyed myself. I don't know about the rest of my team, but that's another story. That's why I do these interviews, you know. So we're gonna do our homework, our due diligence. We're gonna do as they did last season against you guys, as they did probably this time around as well in preparation for this match, and we'll try to come back stronger for sure.
Well, great match again, Thief. Really entertaining stuff. I'm sure you and SP are going to continue to drive the meta forward with the competitive level of play you guys are bringing in Pat now from the winning team.
Yep.
Congratulations,
Pat is here.
Hey. Welcome. I was just about to drag you in. Go ahead, and if you want to show your face, you're welcome to, or we can keep this all audio, whatever you're comfortable with. But how are you feeling after the big win, man, taking down OH?
Good, yeah. I don't have a cam on this computer, by the way.
No worries, no worries.
For next time, you can see my ugly face. But yeah, I don't know. We feel pretty good. I did not know how that was gonna go. Thief and I had a lovely conversation before where we talked about which maps that we were potentially gonna play. At least Thief messaged me and I did not respond because my team came on like 40 minutes before the match. I was like, I'll ask them what they want to play, and none of us knew. We really didn't go in with any cohesive strategy at all. We just played. It went well. I think we played aggressive initially, which helped us a lot, and I think it feeds to my team's strengths. I think that you saw a little bit of when we were forced to kind of play slower on Remagen early on. It didn't work out as well. And you saw us kind of scramble a bit. And we had a few rounds where we came close, but we couldn't quite get it together. I think nerves were high. And then even losing that first side on defense, we lost that first round to make it so we could only technically tie if it were just a one-map game. We really had to focus. So you should have heard me. I used some very colorful language, but the team responded well. We dialed it back. We focused. We played more strategic spots rather than just running around like idiots, and it worked out.
Yeah, great job again. I said the same thing about OH, but with you guys, you had your fair share of adversity in this match too. I mean, obviously OH started out on the back foot and weren't doing so well on Destroyed Village, but when it got to be Remagen, I mean, they really had you guys in the corner there, winning that first round on attacking. Creed and myself both mentioned it, like all of these guys have to be on the edge of their seats. Like they know that the next couple rounds really decides this match. So I think the way you guys recovered also speaks to resilience that I think both of you guys' teams really showed today.
Yeah, they definitely had us in a corner on Remagen. I think everybody had their own personal corner because on that map you just sit in a corner the entire time and nothing happens.
That is not too far from the truth, actually. We were wondering which corner you guys were going to be in for our nades. Oh, yeah, and each time they did not land. None of them.
It turns out the sight lines are so long, even the jelly nades couldn't reach us. Isn't that astounding?
We missed a lot of them.
Yeah, you'll see the links that OH went to try and get a nade that could make it far enough to at least kill the guy at Planner if you watch the recording. But, I mean, great stuff.
Speaking about the best players so far, speaking about the best players so far on SP, we got Chloro and Drago. They were on fire today, Pat.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Wonderful to see Drago come back. Drago has taken a long leave of absence from the league. I played with him back, if you guys remember the OS team, Season 1, long-ass time ago. I thought he was a very underrated player back then. I used to play with him back in the day. I had to convince him very, very hard to the point where I was like, dude, I will literally buy you a mouse if you just play again. And he joined. Like, I was so happy because, like, he hasn't been seen in the MOHAA scene in a long time. He came back and he showed that he can still play just like he could back then. Chlorid, he's one of the best players in the game. There's not much more that can be said. So whenever he was willing to team up with me, I was super happy. A big thing for me was like, SP, it's sort of made up of a bunch of people who have been like an OG or DR from last season, but it also kind of bridges the gap with a lot of our Spanish-speaking community. And so since I played with OS in Season 1, I kind of felt like I could help bridge that gap because I think that's a very underrepresented group. And so it was really important for me to bring them all together. It's awesome to see this team is competitive and we're having good matches.
Absolutely. It was really great to see, and it has been great to see, those OS players that were with you in Season 1 and the Hispanic community in general, still have a place. We don't have a Hispanic all team that we used to, but I think it's nice that we're, integrating, and you guys have clearly been able to bridge any communication issue you might have had, and I can tell that they're giving you guys a lot of insight on the way you're playing, especially custom maps and things like that from my experience playing with you. So it's really good to see you guys, coming together and, again, bringing the community together, finding, players from different areas. I know a lot of you guys played on the same team last year, OH and SP. There's a good number of players that were both on that DR team from last year. So it's really fun seeing those 1v1 matchups that you didn't get to see in the past because, quite frankly, the talent in the league has been somewhat concentrated among like one or two teams in the past. And I think a lot of parity, a lot of competition that we're seeing going forward. And just real big appreciation to all you OH and especially SP for making that happen. I think it's gonna be great for the league going forward.
Yeah, firm handshakes, Pat. Good games, very well played. You led your squad beautifully, man. You guys got the upper hand tonight. Well deserved, man. Well played.
GG's, yeah, same to you. And hey, dude, we're 1-1 right now. So, you guys showed us up in that first match. We came back. Now it's even. But hey, look, it's a competition, right? Like, that's what's going to make the league interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, the playoffs. It's going to be high stakes, man. It's going to be fun.
Be a close race. You guys are might be coming down to, rounds differential. If you end up with the same record or anything like that. So it's going to be a really tight season and really fun going into the playoffs. So.
For sure.
Awesome. Well, for me, it's been great, and I'm glad we did separate, like you said, Vicodin, the concentration of good players from one team split into two, and yeah, thank you for giving us a good match, Pat.
Yeah, thanks for playing. This is great.
All right, good games, everybody. From my colleague Creed, from all of the great players of OHSP, all the members of MOHAA Sniper League. Don't forget Volute Anti-Cheat, who helps us with so many things that we need done technically to make these streams and make these games happen. Thanks to all the community for showing out today and chatting. Continue with your support. We're going to get affiliated really quick, I think, and I'm really excited about this next chapter moving forward. So good games to everybody. Good games, SP. Good games, OH. Again, OH is taken down for the first time by SP, and there's a tie atop the leaderboard. So we can look forward to more drama coming forward. So good games, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Oh, shout out SKD, wherever you are.
Play me in Stolly, brother. I'll do it for you.
Stolly, bro.
All right. All right, guys. Have a great one.
Hell yeah.